What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of WCW 1992. Been a little bit since we've been in here with WCW. We had two streams back to back the other week, and then last Tuesday there was all this wrestling going on and all these commercial free half hours. So I just decided to watch wrestling instead of stream. But we're back. So let's look at what we did. Obviously, the most important thing we did was form the band. But as far as shows go, we had main event. Oh, Ron Simmons has a partner, and he's not telling. I wish he had. I think we signed somebody for that, right? And we're just waiting for them to come in. I think that's what we did. Raven won a match. Then, let's see, on main event, we're, of course, doing Steamboat and Nikita. It's Butch Reed. Is it Butch Reed? I thought we signed someone else, but it might be Butch Reed. Cactus. Yeah, we're doing Cactus and Sting. Dan Severn. Of course, the big angle is the falling out of the Dangerous Alliance, which I think we're holding off on the turn on that until the pay-per-view. Yeah, Paulie suggests friendly six-man tag for, for Clash of the Champions. That's our next event. Oh, it is Butch Reed. All right, well, easy enough. Anything else of note here that I need to remember? Vader challenged Simmons to a Texas death at Clash of the Champions. Glad we came back a week, because I probably would have forgotten that. And then, yes, we have Pillman and Sean Waltman as a tag team. We're doing Eddie and Jushin. Someone said on YouTube that I should make Pillman and Waltman a real tag team, and they are probably correct. So we're going to do that. So we have Brian Pillman. We have Sean Waltman. They are, I would say they're individuals. And their team name is Pillman and Waltman. We might come up with other things later, but for now that's the team. Look at these two. Look at these two happy guys. Nothing's ever gonna go wrong for these guys. They're gonna have just easy sailing careers where nothing goes wrong. Frank, what's up? Man, Madman Pondo. I guess he would have been around in 1992, huh? Weird to think about. Oh, the Sheik retired. Okay. Pillman will never grab a gun on TV. That would be crazy. Why would anyone do that? AAA is still hiring everybody because they just became a thing. So they're hiring their entire roster. Don't look at me like that, Joey Morella. So, did Butch Reed sign, or are we waiting for him? He's not here. Oh, we're waiting for him. Alright, Butch, brother, let's go. Come on. The 6 shooters. Hey. There he is. You're a babyface, brother, because Ron's a babyface. House show held, New England, 700 fans. You know, while we were there, I should have looked at his contract. I assume I have brought him in for a very short amount of time. Yeah, it's a 1 month contract. Alright, great. Perfect. Although, hey, listen. If he impresses, Butch Reed does good. Maybe he'll stick around, but, When's our taping? Tomorrow. Great. Well, at least Joey Morella had a 240p zoomed in photo where it looked like he was judging me, which is better than Zachary Sarah here. He's got nothing. Was that match with Doom? Am I doing that tonight? Next week. Yeah, sure am. All right, great. Jacksonville Coliseum, sure. Backstage incident. Joey Maggs. Spot on impressions of some of his colleagues. Oh, I'd love to know which colleagues those were. I'd love to know, Joey. Alright, let's book some stuff. I mean, let's just go right to the match, because that's probably our main event. But, we'll see. Big Van Vader and his friend, of course, is Mike Awesome, as they take on Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. He did a real good Sabu. Boo! Boo this man. I kind of feel like I kind of want Ron Simmons and Butch Reed to win here, but also Butch Reed is like the short-term guy, and he's losing. And in fact, I'm gonna go off the board here. Let's have Mike Awesome pin Butch Reed. See if we can get Mike Awesome a little overness. Alright, let's do... What did we do with Cactus? He was going to murder Big Josh. Big Josh, who handed in his notice, but hasn't left yet. He's currently getting jobbed out to everybody. And then Sting ran out and beat him up. And then the week before, we did... More. Basically, we're just heating up Cactus, and then Cactus attacked him, and now, okay. So Sting saved him. So this sounds like Sting promo. That's what this sounds like. So Sting is going to cut a promo on Cactus Jack. He's going to talk about Cactus Jack. You laid your hands on me. I wanted to get, I'm doing anything I can to get my hands on you. But how can I phrase it? I'm trying to phrase Sting challenging Cactus Jack to a non-title match at Clash of the Champions without Sting sounding like he's coming off like a baby because he's the baby face. So probably something along the lines of like, Cactus Jack, I'm wait till I get my hands on you, but you don't deserve a world title shot because you're just a sick individual. You're not one of these great wrestlers of the WCW. You're just a sick man. So Sting... You know what? Let's do this. Sting challenges Cactus Jack to an unsanctioned match at Clash of the Champions. That's what we'll do. We're really going full WCW 92 in this Clash. We got Texas Death. We got unsanctioned. It's gonna be crazy. Jack to unsanctioned match. Actually, maybe we don't script Sting. I think pretty much everyone's better off script in WCW 1992, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's do... So we did Steamboat and Koloff beat Dustin and Sabu last show. And Dusty has not signed his new contract yet, I don't believe. Ooh, that's the thing I should have checked. Okay. So in like 10 days, we can renegotiate with him. So he might be able to wrestle at Clash, but he wouldn't wrestle at Clash anyway. So I need to figure out what the Clash match even is. Do I do Steamboat and Rhodes in a singles match there, and then do a finish that leads to Dusty getting the match next pay-per-view? I think that might be the plan. Let's do Angle. Ricky Steamboat. I don't know why I'm typing Ricky Steamboat up here. Let's do Ricky Steamboat and Dusty. And Nikita will be there, but maybe he's not rated, you know? They're going to talk about Dustin. This is basically going to be a promo. You know, again, we're loading up on gimmicks here. Although this one's kind of an anti-gimmick. This is going to be Rhodes and Steamboat cutting a promo where Steamboat's basically going to be like, you know, Dustin, we beat in that tag last week, but that's not enough. I want to settle it mano-y-mano, man for man. I'm challenging you to a match, Clash of the Champions. Everyone's banned from ringside. Just me and you, one-on-one, may the best man win. And then Dusty's going to come in and be like, you know, that's right, baby. That's right, Dustin. Show us what you're made of, baby. No Raven, no Sabu, nobody. Actually, okay, I'm really booking on the fly this week, you can tell. Let's do the very pro wrestling thing of, like, Raven and Sabu are banned from ringside, but let's not say everyone is banned from ringside. And no Ventura. No Raven, no Sabu, no Ventura. Steamboat challenges Dustin to a match with no... Let's see. Steamboat challenges Dustin to a singles match with no shenanigans at Clash. Let's do... Let's do a 3v3, which I still can't believe, not a default. 3v3. Let's get this, like, quote-unquote babyface side heated up a little bit. So let's do Beautiful Bobby, Arn, and Larry Z. So they'll have to beat some faces. Most of these faces I'm kind of, especially now that we're doing the band, I can't really job those guys out. So they're going to take on, like, a just totally sick team of, like Z-Man, Joey Maggs, the Italian Stallion. Yes, they had to take it out. They were like, it's 1992. You won't be booking six-man tags. And then I was like, watch me. We'll go like 8 minutes here. We will give Arn the win. And then we will also do an interview probably after this match, where we will have Rick Rude and Steve Austin and Tully and Paulie. They're going to talk about these guys. Arn, Beautiful Bobby, and Larry. Basically just going to be a post-match promo where they're burying those guys and being like, we're not impressed by them. Big deal, they beat the Italian Stallion. And then Paulie, once again, is going to try to be the peacekeeper here and be like, hey guys, come on. You know, this is a friendly competition we're having at Clash of the Champions. You know, we're just trying to let some steam out. We don't have to, you know, they're still our teammates. Fucking voice of reason, Paul Heyman. will probably be early in the show. Let's do... I think we still need to just build up Pillman and Sean Waltman. So let's put them out there again with just some faces. Looks like it's Big Josh losing time. Big Josh and his good friend Todd Champion are going to take the loss here. This can go like 8. That's fine. And once again, we're trying to get people over, so let's have Waltman pin him. And then, it's been a while. I don't think I've ever actually done this in WCW. But Brian Pillman and Sean Waltman are going to make the belt motion. They want those tag belts. Let's say Rick and Scott were like watching from the entrance or something. And they're going to turn to those guys. I guess that would mean they're on screen. They're going to turn to those guys standing at the ramp. And they're going to make the belt motion. Let's script them. I don't trust these guys. Alright, what have we done with Eddie and Liger? Not a lot, it looks like. Eddie beat Z-Man, and he got attacked. I assume he attacked Liger at some point. Yes, Eddie attacked Liger during an interview. Okay. Let's do... You know what? I think we're actually going to do a match here. 2v2, 10 minutes. Jushin Thunder Liger and his friend Ultimo Dragon will take on the heel team of Eddie Guerrero and man, Chris Candido is really good. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Candido is the heel team. Oh, Eddie and Chris Candido have poor chemistry. Thank you, game. Eddie Guerrero and Jerry Lynn. Road agent notes. I am going to have Eddie pin Ultimo. I'm going to give it Tainted because he's a dirty, stinking heel. And why don't you guys steal the show? Have fun with that. Alright, how much more time do we have? Like 15 minutes-ish? Okay, great. Dustin hasn't been on the show. Okay, let's do this. Let's have... Let's put this Steamboat thing very early. Like, let's say here. And then much later, we will have Dustin and Ventura cutting a promo on Steamboat. Basically, these two are going to come out here and be like, Uh, oh, you want no interference, huh? Well, you know what, Steamboat? You know what? Scout's honor. No Ventura, no Raven, no Sabu. None of us will be at ringside. If any of us show our face at ringside, you can fire us from WCW. You will definitely not see any of the three of us at Clash of the Champions. Tora and Dustin. Except no. Let's put except no interference step. Then that will be much later. We'll put that like, I don't know, like way up here. And then I would say we book a match and we're done. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. Because we have to do the most important angle in wrestling history. Because backstage, we're going to have Van Hammer shredding his guitar. He's just backstage in the locker room, I guess, as one does. Just shred it. And then Chris Jericho's going to walk by. And be like, oh, hell yeah, man. That's some sick shredding. And Van Hammer's going to be like, yeah, man, thanks, brother. And then Chris is going to be like, I fancy myself somewhat of a vocalist. And he's going to be like, oh, yeah, let's hear it. And he's going to shred. And Jericho is going to, sing something. He's going to invent Judas 20 years early. And these two are going to form a bond over their love of rock music. Jericho and Van Hammer form a bond over their love of rock music. I'm going to rate these guys in entertainment. I am going to script them because I don't trust them. Also, can I do the thing? What's the thing? Isn't there a way to be like, hey game, this is a minor angle, so don't yell at me? Where do I do that? That's a thing, right? I'm not just making that up. Top right corner. Got it. It's way up here. Who's looking up here? Who's looking at... That's too far away. That's too far away. But thank you. Yeah, don't yell at me, game. This is... this is a bit. Don't yell at me for doing a bit, Yeah, do it right after that really great promo. Sure. And then we'll do a quick match, because we have like 7 minutes. Who could use some in-ring action? I feel like we have a lot of heels winning on this show, so I wouldn't mind seeing a face win. Sting could cut his promo on Cactus after a match. That wouldn't be like a terrible idea. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea at all. Sting and Tracy Smothers. What a match. Give him like 6 minutes. Sting wins. Yes, I am aware. Then we're gonna take this. And this goes all the way up here. I think this show will do pretty well because there's a lot of promos on it that I think will all get like 80 plus. Don't know about the main event, but I don't know. I like the main event. I think it's fun. I'll say like an 81 as my guess here. 77. All right, we're guessing low. Okay, 59 on this. That's a little disappointing. Damn, Liger and Ultimo have no chemistry whatsoever? That's wild. You would think they would have at least a little bit. Oh, well. Jerry Lynn got a 54, though, and I'm, like, not doing anything with Jerry Lynn. Also, Eddie got a 68, and he's also not over. Woo! Yeah, no, I think we're gonna beat that 77. I believe in us. They're gonna have a singles match with no shenanigans, none whatsoever. It's gonna be a straight-laced by the books match. Okay, this got a 38, but we said it was minor, so it should be fine. Okay, 59 on this match. Pillman and Waltman were good, so that's all that really matters here. Pillman and Waltman have excellent chemistry, and now they're a tag team, so they should be getting better at being a team also. Ooh, 44 for them making the belt motion. That's rough. Maybe I should have rated the Steiner brothers, although they really were just standing there. 66 on this 6-man tag. I'll take that. Oh, Paulie was at ringside. Yeah, sure. So Paulie was at ringside, and then he ran backstage. It's like, all right, hey, guys, come on. I was just out there. I thought they did pretty good. I don't know. Waltman used a super kick as his finish. Well, I think in 1992 we would have called that like a crescent kick or a savate kick or something like that. The 90s were weird. Rhodes and Ventura cut a good promo where there's gonna be, you got it, Steamboat, no funny stuff, a straight-laced match, just a sporting contest at Clash of the Champions. 70 for the Stinger and Tracy. I will take that for what is essentially a squash match. Sting wants an Sting can't go off script. Interesting. Sting wants an unsanctioned match at Clash of the Champions. 74 in the main event, so not like a great main event, but pretty solid. Yeah, Butch Reed got a 58. Butch Reed was fine. They did get the tag specialist bonus, which is nice, but yeah, it's probably just going to be a one-off thing for Butch Reed. Glad I had Mike Awesome beat him. 79, so pretty much exactly between me and Daniel's guesses here. I went with the 81, he went with the 77, right in the middle. It's weird to be playing a save where it's like, oh, I guess I could book Antonio Inoki. I'm just so used to him being like a promoter or an old guy. Mike Graham thinks this Steve Austin guy is going to be a star. All right, we'll see about that. Jody Hamilton thinks Joey Maggs is going to be a superstar. That we will truly see about. That's, good luck with that. Inoki is ready to slap someone, always, at all times. 24/7, 365. Oh, Cactus. Poker tournament. Great. Alright. Once again, we're going to start, we're doing the important stuff, right? We're starting with the most important things. So, of course, that means Chris Jericho and Van Hammer are shredding backstage. They're singing their song, right? And then PN News is gonna walk by. He's gonna see what they're doing, and he's gonna walk into the room, and he's gonna start rapping in like the parts where Jericho's not singing, and they're gonna be like, okay, and they're all gonna get down, and then at the end of it, I think probably Van Hammer, or Jericho, one of them will be like, I think we should start a band. We're kind of good. We should start a band. And then I think Jericho will be the one that's like, not a band, the band. This is what's gonna make us catch the WWF, the band. You just watch. All right, we have promos to be done on this show, such as Cactus Jack accepting Sting's challenge and telling him he made a huge mistake. You think not putting the title on the line is some kind of punishment for me? You're the one who's going to be punished. Cactus Jack accepts unsanctioned match. Tells Sting he made a huge mistake. Alright, let's book a match. We didn't do anything with Dustin and his guys. I mean, they talked, but they didn't wrestle, so let's put them out here. Let's do, like, Dustin and Sabu. Let's give them a win. Oh, fucking Big Josh. Feeling bad for him at this point. I was thinking this was going to be a main event match, but not anymore. Big Josh and his bigger friend, El Gigante. This is getting to fucking 6 minutes. Sabu is pinning Big Josh. I think this is the hardest I've ever jobbed anybody out in a save, like, ever. I guess, except for Rob Conway in that one New Japan save I did with Nick. We really just said, fuck that guy. But, yeah, I just no regard for Big Josh whatsoever. Norman and Too Cold have been tagging, like, a lot. Like, multiple times. They don't have chemistry, but they don't not have chemistry. But that's why, listen, we're getting there. We're getting there. They're band tryouts or something. Actually, fuck, we should do band tryouts. That's a great fucking idea. Alright, let's do an angle. Butch Reed's still here. So let's have Ron Simmons and Butch Reed cut a promo, which might be, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Basically just going to be Ron being like, well, things didn't go our way in the tag match. I thought Butch was going to be a big surprise and that was going to work in our advantage, but I'm looking ahead now to Clash of the Champions, Big Van Vader, Texas Death Match, etc., etc. Simmons hypes up Texas Death Match versus Vader. Alright, so since that Cactus Jack match is not going to be our main event, let's give the people something a little better. We've not been doing anything with the other bad guy trio, which is Rick Rude, Tully, and Steve Austin. So we can put them against... I mean, he's feuding Dan Severn, so we can put Dan in here, but that team is losing, so we're going to have to put Dan in here with some jabrones. No offense. Like, no offense to Joey Maggs and the Italian Stallion, but, like 12 minutes on this. Rick Rude. I just want to make sure Severn doesn't lose, so you could pin the Italian Stallion. That's fine. Alright, we've got like 15 more minutes. Is there anyone I just want to like give a match to? I'm not like let's just have Barry Windham win a match, you know? Get some baby faces, some W's. I feel like we're really having the heels dominate here in this build up to this pay-per-view. Barry Windham is going to defeat Thomas Rich. Why not? Wyndham's going over. And then let's do a promo with the Steiners. Rick, Scott, their manager, Magnum TA. They will be talking. Although I don't think I need to put him there. I think he's set as their manager. We'll just do none. Well, actually, we'll do Sean. And then we will do Brian Pillman. Basically, these guys are just going to cut a promo about how, you know, look at these skinny nerds. They think they can win our tag team titles. Which sounds like a heel thing. But remember, it's 1992. So the fan base is going to be like, yeah, screw those skinny nerds. You know what I mean? Those guys could never beat the Steiners. Look at them. They're puny. Boy, this is a show. 65. 66. I'll say a 66. Honestly, a 54 on this is, like, better than I would have expected. Considering, you know, Elegante and Big Josh really suck. Jesse helped a lot, just being out there. Steiner's cut a promo. Magnum TA did help. Yeah, he helped. Don't think he helped much, but he helped. This was not a great promo. I mean, I've done Ron before, and it's not great, but it's usually at least like mid to upper 60s, so Butch Reed... yeah, not a great showing for Butch Reed. He's got a 40. It cooled. Oh, I forgot to make it a minor. Yeah, okay. Ooh, a 45 for Barry Windham. Oh, they didn't click. All right. Fine. Fine game. They didn't click. Fine. 60 for Cactus. All right. And a 67 for the main event. So I was really thinking this was going to give us a 70-something. But it didn't. So this is not going to be a good show at all. 61. Oof. Eek. Oof. Eek. Moving on. Let's not dwell on that episode. Oh no, Carlos Colon is piling on the pounds. Oh, you hate to see it. Alright, so how much longer? I think we just have one more set of tapings and then Clash. Which we might be able to fit all in here. We'll see, question mark, if I can get through those pretty quickly. Those, I mean the TV tapings. Oh, I was like, what is with this photo of Greg Valentine? But it's not that Greg Valentine. Oh, Jimmy Valiant retired? That's bullshit. Jimmy Valiant is like still taking bookings today. He would not retire in 1992. Get out of here. The band is coming soon. That's right. That's right, Jared. Midwest, 800 fans. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I could do a band live performance at Clash of the Champions. These are all bad ideas, but I'm going to do them. Which I think is also how Tony Khan books AEW. He's just like, this is a bad idea. I'm going to do it. No one's there to stop him. We got a 0.6 for Saturday night. Boy, Mustafa Saeed. These are some stats. Oof. Although Mustafa Saeed does remind me. Do I have someone on my roster who is going to be the obvious new member of Dustin Rhodes' group, or do I need to go sign somebody? Right, Don Callis is on commentary, of course. I mean, there are heels that it could be, but I don't feel like a lot of them are a fit. Cactus would be cool, but he's kind of doing, he's kind of busy wrestling Sting. Let's look at some people. Let's look at some very important people. Oh, New Jack is so bad. This is bullshit. Alright, so show me. Alright, let's do a search here. I want wrestlers who can work in America to hire, who can brawl. I always get all these like, oh, I should probably also say is a man. Though Akira Hokuto would be sick. I'm really looking for like a youngish wrestler. I'm not really looking to bring in someone who's over. I'm looking for someone who would fit the like Raven, Sabu, this is a grimy fucking stable kind of vibe. Like Dr. Luther? Dr. Luther's like not terrible, although he's very not over. Actually, he's kind of terrible. I take back what I said. He's kind of terrible. Sandman. Yeah, Sandman. Sandman's probably terrible, but we'll see. Johnny Grunge. Johnny Grunge is like a god tier brawler and hardcore wrestler, which is kind of crazy. Dude's working everywhere. What are his matches looking like? This match got a 22. Maybe that's not a good one to look at. 47. Yeah. Probably a little early to bring in a hardcore wrestler. Ken Shamrock. 28-year-old Ken Shamrock. Oh, Ken Shamrock's good. Oh, he's training for a fight. Damn. Damn. Mabel. I guess Mabel... Yeah, Mabel hasn't had his run yet. That's wild. I mean, Mabel stinks, which is, in the game and in real life, but... It would be interesting to give them, like, a big heavy for the group. That's not a terrible idea either. Bart Gunn. Bart Gunn can throw hands. Look at this brawling and puro stats from... Damn, Bart Gunn is good? What the hell? Were you about to sign Bart Gunn? Fucking Nova. 19-year-old Nova. Mitch Ryder. Mitch Ryder's also only 19 in 1992. It's weird to think of Mitch Ryder as a young man. It just seems like he's the guy that's always been 40 years old. Perry Saturn. Oh, Perry Saturn's got some stats. Perry Saturn's got some stats. I think that's probably the guy. He fits the vibe. Like, Mike Barton is good. Actually, I might also sign Mike Barton, because he's really good. But not for this spot. This is, Perry Saturn, I think, is the guy. Unless someone else, like, jumps out at me crazy. Psychosis is really good. God damn it, Zero. Stop playing the Lord of the Rings online. I gotta remember to sign out of Steam. Get out of here. This is great content. Why does it take Steam so long to shut down? Alright, there we go. Is Billy Gunn any good? Well, he didn't come up on this list. Why must this game always taunt me with Stan Hansen? Oh, there's a different Steve Regal. Okay. I was like, why is Steve Regal here? Ahmed Johnson. Wait a second. These Ahmed Johnson stats are also wild. I'm not going to sign him, but why does Ahmed Johnson have so much potential? Alright. I'm signing Mike Barton. Yeah, man. Sure. And I'm signing Perry Saturn. Yeah, man. Whatever you want. What did they do? I don't know, man. I guess you could argue, like, at the time he would have been a prospect or whatever, but, like, I don't know. Usually this mod is pretty good about, like, guys that become good are good and guys that aren't good aren't good. So I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe Ahmed Johnson was just the mod maker's favorite wrestler when they were 5 or whatever. Ooh, 1,000 fans in Mid-Atlantic for a house show. Yeah, man, whatever you want is how Tony Khan negotiates. True. Imagine how much money Edge is making. That's why I can never be a promoter. Someone would ask me for more money, and I'm I don't like confrontation, so I'd be like, yeah, okay. I don't have the fucking inner shark of a Vince McMahon or a Dana White or whatever to be like, fuck you, you're not worth that, eat shit. Great, Mike Barton is here. Mike Barton is a big guy dressed up like a cowboy, so that means he's a babyface, brother. Yeah, that's our new big star, Mike Barton. Well, see, that's why we're a good combo, Nick. I would be Vince McMahon, and you would be my Johnny Ace. You know what I mean? Everyone would get fired, and they'd be like, "Yeah, man, Swarley loves me, but that Nick guy, oh, what a dick! That guy hated everything." Can this cowboy sing? The band is gonna be the first ever rap rock country group. Barry Windham, what's up, man? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Great. I'm gonna do that tonight. Since you're willing, Brother Barry, and I need to get these guys over. Let's do an angle. Let's do Pillman and Sean Waltman cutting a promo. And they're basically going to be like, you know, we saw what you said, Steiners, on Main Event. You called us skinny little nerds that can't beat anybody. Well, I'm doing an open challenge right now. Any heavyweight in the back who thinks they can beat me because I'm just a skinny little nerd, come on out. Pillman asks any heavyweight to come out and wrestle him. And then he's just gonna beat Barry Windham. Thanks, Barry. And then I would imagine on commentary, Tony Schiavone would be like, oh my god, what an upset. And then Don Callis, I assume, would be like, I told you, Tony. This should be a pretty good match, too. Why would Bart Gunn be the manager? We signed him because he has, like, god-tier stats. He's working, brother. Alright, this is our go-home show for Clash, so I think it may be time to do a big old stupid tag match. Do we do 4v4 or do we do 3v? Let me think. Because the tag titles kind of just got tied up in this, so we would have Liger, we would have Sting, we would have Vader and Ron Simmons. Well, then we have all that stuff with, and we have, oh yeah, we can do 4v4. We can do 4v4 and it would rock. Put Britt Baker with Tony and Callis on the announce team? What is Britt Baker gonna say? Goo goo gaga? So Sting is going to team with Ron Simmons and Ricky Steamboat. What was the other one? Oh god, I forgot the other one. I got distracted. Oh, Liger, obviously, his good friend. They will take on the team of Cactus Jack, Big Van Vader, Dustin Rhodes, and Eddie Guerrero. Give this time. We'll go with like 16. What do we want for the finish? Oh, you know what? To set up that Dustin Rhodes has no chance in a straight up singles match with Ricky Steamboat, I'm gonna have Ricky Steamboat pin him. I will give this the storytelling match. And that should be that. A lot of wrestling so far. Alright, gosh, let me book some other stuff. Alright, here we go. Chris Jericho, Command Hammer, PN News. And they're sitting at a table like you know, I mean, this doesn't even make sense at the time, but you know, they're sitting at a table like American Idol or, you know, America's Got Talent or whatever. And they're holding tryouts. They're looking for a bassist and a drummer. And so obviously we can't just have the good guys come in and be good. So like before we get to Norman and Too Cold, like Pat Rose is gonna try out and he's gonna suck. And then God, who else? Who would be really... Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. He's going to be way too stiff. You know what I mean? Not good at all. Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff is really funny. Eric Bischoff, he's gonna lay down some beats, and they're just gonna be like, oh God, next. Eric Bischoff is gonna play like 2 notes on the bass, so they're gonna be like, next. And then we're gonna close with Norman and Too Cold, who are going to get the spots. These guys will not be rated. Too Cold and Norman win the band tryout. Very, very important. Very important. 100 A-star. Yes, absolutely. Let's book something that actually might get 100 A-star. Or, I mean, probably not, but let's just hype up that main event. So we got Steamboat. We got... I've already... we got Steamboat, we got Sting, we got Jushin, we got Ron Simmons, and hey, you know what? Dusty Rhodes is there too. And they're basically just hyping up the main event. I guess I have to script this because Sting is not good at talking. Although I guess, you know what, Liger, with all these other all-time great promos here, maybe you don't have to talk. Babyface, Team Hype's main event. Put that after the first match. Just think how can I just start thinking. All right. We are going to do a big in the ring talking segment with like all of the Dangerous Alliance. Some might even call it a contract signing. We're just going to put everyone out there. Rick Rude, Tully, Steve Austin, Paulie, Beautiful Bobby, who will not talk, Arn, and Larry Z. Basically, things are going to get real tense, but they will not come to blows. Paulie will hold things together just by the skin of his teeth. But there's going to be it's going to be real tense. There's going to be jabs taken at each other verbally. But at the end of the day, Paulie is there to remind everybody that this is a friendly competition. And we're just trying to work things out. We don't have to get so personal here. Why is this band segment so high? Oh, we are already at like an hour. I guess that's what happens when you book 2 long matches on a 90-minute show. I would say we need at least one more match. I feel bad that Dan Severn just kind of got, like he was feuding Steve Austin, and that just kind of got put on hold so the Dangerous Alliance can fall apart. But we'll give him a match here. Just keep his momentum going a little bit. Dan Severn and Vinny Vegas. What a match. That maybe doesn't need. Maybe that doesn't need 10 minutes. Maybe 8. Maybe 8. '92 Paulie is very close to 23 Jericho. Yeah, a little bit. I think we should also have that heel team hype up the match. So that, of course, would be Cactus, Eddie Guerrero, Big Van Vader, Dustin Rhodes, and let's put Jesse out there. He will help a lot. Entertainment. Heel team hypes up main event. Ricky off screen, Sting off screen. I don't know, Liger off screen, sure. Jimmy Garvin needs to lose on this show, too. I don't even think I have Jimmy Garvin, do I? We have 11 more minutes. Oh, we're light on wrestling, which is surprising. Timu, what's up? So let's get a match going here, and then that will pretty much be it for this show. Who could use some momentum here? None of these faces. Is Sabu? No, Sabu is still unimportant, and that's a problem. Let's fix that. Let's do Sabu and Raven. Beating some recognizable baby faces. Are we gonna do it to Big Josh one more time? He's still recognizable. Big Josh. Big Josh. And then the other one could be anybody. I mean, Junkyard Dog will be very bad, but he has the overness if we're just trying to straight up, like, steal overness. And, like, listen, we're not going to use Junkyard Dog. He's not good. Yeah, let's do Junkyard Dog. Maybe we'll get him to quit, too. Sabu is beating... we'll have him beat Big Josh just to be safe. That will not be good, but that's fine. That's got real second on the card energy. JYD was still in wrestling 92. Why? What do you mean why? Why does anyone stay in wrestling? Because people were paying him money. This is kind of a weird show because I've dedicated the vast majority of it to this 8-man tag, but I think the 8-man tag will be good and the promos will be good, so I think this will be a good show. I'm going to say an 81. I'm going to say an 81. Yeah, okay, these guys, opening with these guys talking was a bold move. That was a bold move for sure. Good match, though. Also, again, thank you, brother Barry Windham, for emailing us and saying I will put Brian Pillman over. Very appreciated. It's not gonna. I don't know if it's gonna get him any extra bookings or anything, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, this was minor, so it's okay. I think I said this to minor. I'm pretty sure. But the band is coming together. We got vocals, Chris Jericho. We got guitar, Van Hammer. We got rapper, Pia News. I think we said Norman. I think we said Norman on the drums and Too Cold on bass. But I think I might switch that. I think Norman might have better bass vibes. I can see him swaying around with a bass, you know? 55 in this match is better than I thought it would. Sabu's getting like 60s now, so that's good. We're getting there with Sabu. I mean, Junkyard Dog got a 40, which considering how bad his stats are is, you know, not terrible. Yeah, an 80 for this. This is good. Maybe I should have turned these guys here because my plan was to turn them after the match at Clash. But I might get dinged for all heel match if I do that. Because my idea was basically these guys are going to lose. And then these guys are going to be dicks about it. And then that's what's going to cause them to turn babyface. Which I think is a better story. Now I'm trying to play TEW too hard. Dan Severn and Vinny Vegas got a 74. Bruh, there's no way. Oh, Dan Severn is so good in this mod. God bless him. I mean, I guess Dan could just take Vinny on the mat and they could just work a chain the whole time. But yeah, that's wild. Oh yeah, I took you down to the mat and stretched you out there, big old Vinny. You weren't ready for old Dan. 73 for this promo. First of all, I just want to say, what a grouping of individuals this is. What just a real motley crew here. The Dustin Ricky storyline lost heat with this promo. That's a hot storyline. And then these guys cut a better promo, which makes sense. Mostly they are better talkers. Yeah, 77 main event. That's pretty solid. Definitely take that. We advanced like a million storylines. A couple guys were off their games. Jesse is a good manager. That has worked out. Finish the show. 77. Okay. That's a little disappointing. I thought we were breaking an 80. Guys, I hate to say this, but I think these band segments might actually be hurting us on these show ratings. But that's alright. They shouldn't be if they are minor. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't remember if I actually did that. Perry Saturn, you're a heel. Great, perfect. We should make that stable actually a stable. I'm bad at naming things, so if y'all have any ideas for Dustin Rhodes, who is the leader, Jesse Ventura, who is the dad. I guess I would call him support. And then we have Raven, Sabu, and Perry Saturn, who are all just members. Natural Born Killers. I don't know. Yeah. What if we just called them Degeneration X? It hasn't been done yet. Because that's like my idea for the group, is that they're all like shitty, like I hate my life Gen X guys, you know what I mean? And then Jesse Ventura also. But like, hard roads. School of Hard Knocks. We don't really need a stable logo in this game because it doesn't really use it. Hard roads. Alright, what is... Oh, right into main event, of course. How silly of me. Alright, I really want to blitz through this and get to Clash of the Champions, so, here we go! This would even be airing, I think, like, the same day as Clash, like, earlier in the day, maybe? Actually, hold on. Is this airing after Clash of the Champions? It might be. I don't know if I could check that from here. Events and TV. No, I can't do that while here. Shit. I think Clash is happening on Saturday. And I think we're taping this on Wednesday and it airs on Sunday. So I'm pretty sure this show will be happening after Clash airs. So I think the plan... I'm just gonna book like a generic-ass show, you know what I mean? I know it doesn't matter really for the game, but you know. Gotta give myself a little bit of a challenge, I guess. So like, we're just gonna... Free bids per over Pillman, Walmart, or Raven. Yeah, sure. That's a thing that could happen regardless of the results of the pay-per-view. Let's do Pillman and Waltman, since that should give them a little momentum, and it'll give them tag experience. 10 minutes, Pillman's winning. Road agent, get out of here, Michael Hayes. Oh, Michael Hayes is mad. How much less over is... Oh, he's pretty over. No, Pillman's like just as over. Get bent. I don't care. Shut up, Michael Hayes. Taping stuff out of order is vintage early 90s WCW. Oh, yeah. We're really paying tribute to him with this one. You can tape stuff very far in advance. We were doing it in the ROH save I did before this one because we were hemorrhaging money, so we were doing like 5 tapings in one, like 5 shows in one taping or something. It sucked. I hated it. But yeah, you can tape pretty far out. All right, let's do... I mean, you might as well do a band thing here, right? If not here, where? Music video for the band's hot new single. Chris Jericho, PN News, Van Hammer, Too Cold, Norman Smiley, of course. Oh, yeah, I should rate them on that. Good point, game. I think the people should just know, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to rate them. It's a music video. Let's do... You know what? Since Barry Windham was such a good brother and put Pillman over, let's give him a win. over someone that doesn't matter, but don't tell him that. Barry, do you want to beat Scott Armstrong or do you want to beat Steve Armstrong? Scott's more over. You're going to beat Scott. I guess that's the main event? Question mark? I think Smiley and Jericho wrestled a lot in Mexico and Japan. I don't think they would have been in the same promotions in Japan, because I know Norman was doing like UWFI and stuff, and Jericho would have been in like War. But they might have done stuff in Mexico. I know much less about Mexico, to be honest. Let's do a promo. I'm trying to think of what promo any of my major stars could cut. I guess it would be pretty safe for like Dusty and Steamboat to cut out I'm mad at Dustin Rhodes promo. That would be safe. God, we still have like 20 minutes to kill. Damn, Bam Bam's not doing anything right now. Bam Bam, what's up, brother? How would you like to have a match with Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker? This is the people's episode of Main Event. We're just really giving them what they want here. People have been banging down my door, going, Swarley, when are you going to book Bam Bam Bigelow and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker? And today's their day. What's another just like safe promo? Probably. Let's have Pillman cut a promo. Sean Waltman will be there, but not saying anything. That's mostly about how he beats Barry Windham. But then he'll also talk about the Steiners. Okay, we're 1 minute short. Let me fix that real quick. Open with a good promo. Then we will do Bam Bam, Pillman, Fabulous Reavers. Why is music video for the band's hot new single this high? No. Um, 61. This is a very lame duck show. On purpose, really, but still. I mean, these guys' kind of promo is always good, so at least there's that. Dusty Rhodes did not do well without a script since when? He looked good, but also did not do well without a script. What does that look like? What does that mean? How do you both look good and also be like, oh, I need a script? Bam Bam and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker was like a nice little match. My apologies to Sergeant Buddy. Yeah, it's got a 30. Yeah, I gotta start having these guys wrestle. I think that will help us. These guys are, well, some of these guys are workers, not so much entertainers. 53 on this. That was with some tag bonuses and everything. Yeah, it was just a fine match. I'm guessing the Freebirds probably dogged it because they were mad at me, but that's fine. That probably should have been before their match, but whatever. It was a post-match promo. 60 on this. 67! All because of this one promo. Thank you, Dusty and Steamboat. Ultra 7. Yeah, Clash is in 4 days, so let's just get to that. House show, Mid-Atlantic. Oh, less than 1,000. Boo. Marcella. Don't know Marcella. She doesn't seem good. She can sell. Okay. People watch Saturday night. Is Clash happening? Clash is happening in the week, apparently. It's on like a Tuesday. What? I mean, it's a TV show. I guess it doesn't matter. It seems like it's being held on a Tuesday because then Saturday night taping is the next night, and that I believe that's on a Wednesday. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Now wait a second there. Hot Rod is very over. And like he's not amazing in the ring, but he's good. What's his match history? What's he? Oh, he's fucking killing it over there. Although he certainly was not the reason this did so well, but still, I mean, it's Roddy Piper. Let's see if we can get Roddy Piper. What's he want? Vinny Vegas thinks he can tell me not to sign Roddy. All right, man. 96,000. I'd be willing to pay him that. We're making $1 million. Exclusive written. You're 38. Let's go like 2 years. Let's see what he says. Oh, he's a freelancer. I'm not looking to sign for anybody for longer than 9 months. Okay, I didn't want to sign you to a long contract anyway. That's fine. 9 months. Exclusive written. What does he say? Shut up, Vinny Vegas. Oh, I can't see his other offers, I guess? I guess he just... I guess WWF hasn't offered him anything yet. Okay. Let's see if we get Hot Rod. That'd be crazy. Add Gatekeeper to Piper's deal? What? Why? SWS, I made a contract extension to Ultimate Dragon. New Japan, I've made an extension to Brad Armstrong. The Diamond Studs contract is ending. Oh, finally, the day we've been waiting for. Dusty Rhodes, negotiate. Written, I'm going to give you an exclusive written. Ironclad, we're paying you a lot of fucking money. be whatever is needed would mean he wrestles, right? Right, chat? Am I right about that? You don't have to do house shows. That's fine. Yes, okay. Let's see what he says. Okay. Great. Yes, Vinny Vegas trying to talk us out of signing Roddy Piper is crazy. Absolutely mental. El Gigante contract ending. Oh, no. I guess we should resign Scott Hall. I mean, we haven't really done anything with him, and he's not especially good, but I don't know. What does he want? Oh, we're paying him like nothing. Yeah, we can keep him. Ultimo Dragon can work SWS. And Brad Armstrong can work New Japan. Those don't bother me. Texas Tornado. Texas Tornado is decently over. He's not nearly as good as Piper, which checks out. Kerry Von Erich was kind of cooked by this point. Honestly, his stats are kind of generous, I think. I think by 92, Kerry Von Erich was... Ugh. See what Kerry Von Erich's doing in WWF. Yeah, 65. He's fine. I don't think we need to bring in Kerry. I am interested in how much he wants. He wants a lot less money than Roddy Piper. I'll say that. But I don't know. I'm still not super interested in Kerry Von Erich. Unless someone in the chat is like, we need Kerry. Damn, Clash is tomorrow. We could have gotten Piper in time for Clash. Although he will be here for our next pay-per-view. Kerry would be over as fuck. No, he wasn't. It was like the same everywhere. It was like 50s. I mean, I could double check, but I'm pretty sure it was just 50s across the board. No! 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 Oh, New Japan too. Jesus. Not being seriously, what are they offering? They're offering him a lot of money. And he's just like, no. Oh, okay. He's staying here. He's not seriously considering either one of them. We're good, right, chat? I just want to make sure before I, like... Because he's not seriously considering either offer. We should be fine, right? Wow, even though we're paying him less money. That's crazy. Also, like, we'll double check Kerry Von Erich, but, like, I'm pretty sure he was not any more over in our areas. Okay, that's what I thought, but thank you. Yeah, he's like 50s down the board. Although he should be at least way more over in, like, what do they consider Texas in this? Mid-South or Midwest? I forget. But he should be way more over there than the rest of the country. That seems like an oversight. But yeah, he's not especially over. All right, what we got here? Oh, okay. So he said he would only sign a 9-month contract, and then was like, no, that's too long. Should I try signing him to like shut up, Vinny Vegas. Should I try signing him to like an open contract or something? Like a handshake deal? Or just a shorter exclusive written? I don't know. We're spitballing, chat. What do you think? Maybe? Maybe is not the answer I was looking for. Try 6 months. I'm going to try 6 months before we do anything else. Yes. Alright, let's see what he says. Then New Japan and WWF, we already know these. Had 1,000 fans in Mid-Atlantic last night. Great. Maybe we'll sign Kerry Von Erich if Roddy Piper falls through. That'll be our backup plan. Add past the... Well, he's not a gatekeeper. We're going to push Roddy Piper. He's going to be wrestling for the title. Generic Southeast venue. This... Yeah, TBS is Samurai TV, sure. Tony and Arn. Tony's brought the wrestler's court, accused of being picking up late, assigned travel partner. The judge or is found guilty and sentenced him to pay the travel partner's meals for the next 3 shows. Tony's like, yeah, that's fine. Tony's like, we eat at Waffle House. That's fine. Okay, just make sure no one insane is missing tonight. That would have sucked. Alright, let's book this show. So main event. Actually, is this the main event? I don't know. We'll think about. We'll talk about it. I don't imagine unsanctioned is one of the matches on here. So let's just call it like a street fight or like a false count anywhere. False count anywhere is not a match. Okay, whatever. We'll just call it a street fight. We're gonna go Sting versus Cactus. This is a non-title match because it's unsanctioned. Pretty sure this is gonna be a wild brawl. Actually, Sting's not a great brawler, which is surprising. So I guess it's not gonna be a wild brawl. So we'll give them like 14 then. So my original plan was Cactus wins the unsanctioned match, and then that leads to a title match at the pay-per-view. But now I don't know, because like if Roddy Piper's coming in, we're probably just going to Sting and Roddy Piper. Although we could wait on that either way. We don't have to hotshot a Sting versus Roddy Piper match. I'm going to do... Also, Sting might say no to losing to Cactus Jack. But I'm going to do Cactus... Tainted. Let's see what these fellas say. I'm aware that the title's on the line. Alright, great. So, I guess this has to be the last match because it's unsanctioned. Alright, it's a lights out match. Because, you know, it's after the show ended. That's how that works. Add match. Oh, hold on, this one needs to be Texas Death. These guys 12 minutes. Ron Simmons and Big Van Vader for the U.S. title. I thought about this one for a long time because I didn't I was like, oh, Vader would be good for Sting, blah blah blah. But I have both of my titles on baby faces, so that really kind of limits the challenger. So I really think I should have one of my singles titles on a heel, or at least one of my major ones. So I am gonna have Vader win this title. I'm not going to end the storyline because I'm not positive. I might do a rematch of the pay-per-view. Although, where do you go from Texas Death? But, yeah, this win. Also, yeah, this should be a wild brawl. Oh, the person on YouTube was right. We can't do a Texas death match. Okay. Oh, all around town is the false count anywhere. Okay. Good to know for next time. Did we say Texas death? What we meant was a 1 versus 1. Texas death for babies. No, we didn't say Texas death. We didn't say Texas death. We said... and I already did Street Fight for the... We said a hardcore match? Yeah, they don't like that either. We said... Jesus. We said a stretcher match. What? A stretcher match has to be a minimum of 15 minutes? Why? Why? Alright. I guess it's not a stretcher match because it's a wild brawl. Although I could take wild brawl off, but whatever. Also, they might still say no to stretcher match, but we'll try it, I guess. 15 minutes. This is no longer a wild brawl. It's now just a regular match. TBS representative. Killing me. Killing me. Alright, I don't feel like making a Texas death match for babies, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to book a 1 versus 1 match. We're going to tell them to have a wild brawl. Because then they're going to beat the crap out of each other anyway. And then we're just going to put Texas Deathmatch in quotes. They had a quote-unquote Texas Deathmatch. You all saw it. It was a Texas Deathmatch. It was... Everything was fine. I don't even think tables matches were really a thing at this time, but also, I just personally do not like tables matches, so I don't really ever book them, because I think they kind of stink. Beautiful Bobby, Arn Anderson, Larry Z, taking on Rick, and Tully, and Steve Austin. The Dangerous Alliance versus the Dangerous Alliance. Love that. This is going to be the storytelling match. And we are going to have... I'm going to give the win to Rick Rude. The loser is going to be Beautiful Bobby. And we are going to do interference on Beautiful Bobby from Paul E. And then we are going to do the angle afterwards, where Beautiful Bobby and Arn and Larry Z cannot believe that they have been betrayed by Paul Lee, who was supposed to be the voice of reason this whole time. So the other three guys, they bail because they're heels, they don't care. And these guys beat up Paul Lee, and I'll turn babyface. Dangerous Alliance. Good guy version. Beats up Paulie and turns. Do this like 3 minutes. Lots of turns here. We're turning Beautiful Bobby. We're turning Larry Z. And we're turning Arn. The Good Guy Alliance. The nice alliance. uh, let's do Steamboat and Rhodes. I guess this also could have been the storytelling match, but whatever. I mean, really, they are both storytelling matches, but we don't have to do that. And yeah, we have obviously telegraphed the piss out of this. Dustin Rhodes is winning with interference from Perry Saturn. I mean, obviously that's what we're doing. Alright, great. Steamboat rules. I also feel like this is going to be the best match on the show by, like, a wide margin. But, I don't know. We'll see. The Safe Alliance? I mean, that is the opposite of the Dangerous Alliance, it's true. How long is this show? Oh, this only goes between 90 and 150. Okay, this is kind of a short show. I gotta get stuff in here. All right, Eddie and Jushin. I'll give y'all 10 minutes for the light heavyweight title. Steal the show. Liger is winning, but we'll continue this feud. We'll do another classic Swarley angle here. Eddie offers handshake, but then sucker punches Liger. That SOB. Just gonna rate them both in entertainment. How could he do this? Alright, then the only other one we have to book is the tag match, right? Give them 12. Do Brian and Sean against Rick. Not Rick Rude. Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner. For both the tag titles. Never forget. The Steiners are winning. Now we will also do an angle after that one where am I just gonna do back-to-back losers beat up the winners angles? Am I just gonna do two of those? If this was modern wrestling, I would do like a double turn where like the small guys have earned everyone's respect and the big mean guys are now heels, but I don't think that would work in 1992. So I think Pillman and Waltman are going to low blow these guys and then run away. Pillman and Waltman low blow the Steiners and run away. Very important that they run away, so you know that they're the heels. Band pre-show performance. What? Pre-show? Listen, we got 90% wrestling. We got to get some fucking talking on this show. Let them cook. Chris Jericho, PN News, Van Hammer. Sever says Steve Austin is zucking him. Good idea. Good idea. But for right now, these guys are gonna rock. Ow! Like, it's 1992, which is right around when, like, grunge is becoming a thing, but these guys are definitely doing, like, a hair metal thing. Or at the very best, they're, like, they're doing, like, the Living Colour, like, Cult of Personality kind of stuff. Like the early kind of, like, funk rock. Maybe they're doing funk rock. They're doing, like, Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff. That'd be cool. They were doing that then. I made that minor, right? Great. Perfect. That seems like the second thing on the show to me. Wrestling is always 10 years behind culture. For true. But yes, this is a good idea. Dan Severn. You know, Steve Austin, he's out here. He's too preoccupied fighting his own guys. I'm the #1 contender for the TV title. He should be wrestling me. Oh, that was almost a very unfortunate typo. Oh, mamma mia. I'm not really worried about them. It's a minor segment. It should be fine. We wouldn't be penalized because, hey, I guess this is an event, so they expect 80% matches. I think we're fine. I mean, if I really wanted to juice this rating, I think we send angry Dusty Rhodes out after that match. And I guess Nikita hasn't really done anything this month. Send Dusty and Nikita out there to save, you know, to help out Ricky after, like, Saturn and Dustin are beating him up, and they're gonna go out there to, like, they run them off. And then Dusty will cut a promo like, my son's a liar. My son's a liar. I can't believe this. Where'd you learn these things? I can't believe my own son would play such a dirty trick. That kind of stuff. Actually, let's just rate Dusty. These other guys are just here. Dusty is besides himself after Dustin lied. I really think the Steamboat and Dustin match and post angle is going to be the best thing on this show. And especially since this isn't even a world title match, I think I'm just going to put it last. It's going to be the best thing. And then we'll end with the Dusty promo, which will be great. Staying characters, very Texas death match, air quotes. We could put some promos in between those matches. I would especially like one right before the main event. So let's just cook a little bit. Especially since it's not lights out anymore. I mean, I guess technically it's not a lights out match, it's an unsanctioned match. And that's somehow different. Don't worry about it. Please don't ask how. It just is. Jesse and Dustin will cut a promo before the main event. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Jesse, Dustin, with Raven and Sabu. They're there but not talking. And it's basically gonna be Ventura being like, "All right, Dustin, you're on your own. Me and Raven and Sabu, we're definitely not gonna be out there, and so you'll have no help. You'll be all by yourself. But I believe in you." You know, again, just that's my style. I don't trust wrestling fans to pick up on things. I'm just gonna whack them over the head with a mallet until they understand what's gonna happen. All right, perfect. That goes right for the main event. And I think that's it. Although we'll book some pre-show stuff. I don't know if people get mad for missing Clash of the Champions, but I don't really want to find out. So let's do a battle royal. All right, excluding already booked. Great. Abdullah the Butcher. Sure. Barry Windham. Sure. Big Josh. Probably not. El Gigante. You got to put the big guy in the battle royal, you know? Jerry Lynn. Jimmy Garvin. Joey Maggs. Johnny B. Bad. Junkyard Dog. Marcus Bagwell, Michael Hayes, Mike Awesome. Mike Barton, not yet. Not yet on Mike Barton. Oh, Nikita. Nikita should be in this and win it, to be honest. Richard Morton. Steve Armstrong. And last, but certainly not least, Vinny Vegas. You got to put the big guys in it. This probably doesn't need. Maybe we do like 11. Your winner, Nikita Koloff. Is there anyone that I'm missing here? Gordon Soley. That's it. I mean, these people, it's like whatever. They're all unimportant. It's fine. All right, chat. What do we think? I think this is a good show. It's not, it's not like A tier show, but it's Clash of the Champions. It's not supposed to be like a pay-per-view. Although I think it's still pretty loaded, all things considered. I'm gonna say like an 82. I believe in this card. I think Steamboat and Rhodes, and then the post-match promo are both gonna be like real good. The Battle Royal was fine. It was a Battle Royal. Nikita threw out some big guys. Ooh, Jared with the 86. Okay. I hope so. Ooh, 73 opener. Okay. These guys cooked. These guys cooked big time. And then that dastardly Eddie Guerrero sucker punched Liger after a handshake. How could he? He used to be such a nice young man. Actually, I think he's always been a heel. He's always been a jerk. Yeah, listens. The band's gonna have to get like attacked during one of these live performances or something. I think that's where we go from here with the band. 63. I mean, this match did pretty well. The build up to this match was not great, but like when push came to shove, and we put these 4 guys in the ring, they had a pretty decent match. Interesting that Rick Steiner is like the good Steiner at this point. And then yeah, these guys doing entertainment stuff, not great. Not great. 57 for Dan Severn coming out and being like, "Hey, yo, Steve Austin, don't forget about me now. Hey there, bud. Don't forget." 74 on this, okay. I do feel like this could have been better. I bet we did get dinged for a heel. I'm guessing we did. Well, there's a lot of notes. Inexperience, holding back. Oh, they held back a lot, which is kind of surprising. No, it doesn't look like anyone cared about it being heel, unless that's like at the top and I just went by it. Oh, no, there it is. Penalized for odd face heel. Yeah, I was right about that. Okay. Well, hey, guess what? We're about to change that. No, we're turning them in the next one. Continue to the next one without just this. Yes. I'm pretty sure. Because then, yes. Then they beat up. I probably should have done it for the match. That would have been a higher rated segment. But let's just... 12 segments. These should all be great. Complete success. Beautiful Bobby. Arn Anderson. Complete success. Larry Z. Complete success. All right, great. We got a hot new babyface trio. $78. Lack of psychology. Interesting. This is like ROH all over again. Vader got an 85 though. Damn. Vader is so good. And he is now our WCW United States Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, Sting Cactus was 79, which was like, you know, solid, but not great or anything. Not like thrilled about them having a title match main event at our next pay-per-view, but I mean, we have to do it now. Cactus won this match. Oh, this is just the promo, and this got an 86. I thought that was the match. I was like, let's go. Ooh, a 77. Oh, Dustin was off his game. Dustin, why? Dustin! Dustin, how can you do this to me, Dustin? Dustin! Killing me. Whew, okay. Thank you, Dusty, for just coming out and yelling and turning this around a little bit. Anyone, it's 1 point less than I guessed. I can't be mad about it. Although I am still disappointed that Dustin Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat, I really thought that was going to get like an 84. Because like the angle's hot. Rhodes has been a good heel. Steamboat always has great matches in this mod. I really thought we were set up for a main event. And then Dustin was just like, I'm going to have a bad night. I'm not going to have a good match. I don't feel like it. Don't look at me like that, Pete Collins. He doesn't want to be tied down. I'm just gonna offer him a handshake contract and see what happens. That's my new plan. Hey, Roddy Piper, how would you like a handshake deal? No ironclad clause. Sure. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, a 9-month handshake deal. How about that? 9 months handshake. See what he says. Although we'll probably have to wait until next week. All right, Dusty is still getting offers. Let's see if he's changed his mind any. Not being seriously considered. Although they are offering him so much money. I don't know why he's not considering them. Maybe he just has a loyalty to WCW or something. Yeah, same with WWF. They are offering him like 40 grand more than we are. And he's just like, nah, baby. I'm not wearing those polka dots again. You can blow it out your ass. Actually, I wonder, does he have... Is that a thing I could easily check if he has loyal? I don't know, whatever. Clash of Champions, 400,000 people. That seems good. I don't know. Yeah, WCW Saturday Night Taping is tonight, so we're not gonna do that. We're about to wrap it up here. I just want to do one last thing, where I want to go back into stables. I want to go to the Dangerous Alliance. I want to take out the guys that just turned babyface. So no more Beautiful Bobby. No more Arn. No more Larry Z. Until we come up with a better name, YouTube commenters, you can leave me one if you want also. For now, we're just going to call this the Good Alliance. But that's very much like a placeholder name. That's going to be Arn, Larry Z, and quote-unquote Beautiful Bobby. Alright, how long is our next Great American Bash? Is in 18 days. Alright, so we got 2 weeks to build this card, which is not a ton of time, but everything's still kind of cooking. Nothing was really resolved at Clash of the Champions. I guess Vader and Ron Simmons kind of would have been, but hey, maybe Ron Simmons is going to get himself a good old-fashioned rematch. Who can say? Dusty's probably said he's loyal to WCW. Yeah, that's what I think, too. Because there ain't no way he would be saying no to those otherwise. Also, making him an active wrestler is probably what caused him to be getting those offers. They probably didn't care when he was just an old guy, but now they're like, oh, he can work, get him in there. His matches should be fine. I mean, he's not like... He can brawl a little bit. He can tech a little bit. He can hardcore a little bit. Like, you know, he won't have a great technical match with Dustin, but they can bleed. They can bleed on each other. It'll be fine. He's very over. That'll help a lot, too. Anyway, this is all stuff you'll see next week on WCW. Come back on Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/Rawls. Or, of course, you know, if you're watching it on YouTube, it'll be uploaded. It's like late Tuesday night, you know, or early Wednesday morning. They'll be there. Also, of course, Thursday will be me and Nick booking AEW Draft. It's your pay-per-view coming up, right? So that'll be a big Nick episode. It'll be Nick's pay-per-view, and then one of his shows, and then probably only one of my shows. So sad noises for the Swarley heads out there, but the Colliders. It's a big episode for you guys this week. But yeah, that should be it. I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.